In the southernmost reaches of Japan, where the East China Sea meets the warm Pacific, lies a chain of islands that for decades has captivated researchers, doctors, and seekers of longevity. Okinawa, with its gentle breezes and sun-drenched fields, is the land of the world's longest living people. Here, the number of centenarians, men and women living over 100 years, far surpasses global averages. Their secret is not hidden in miracle pills or complicated regimens, but in the simple, everyday choices woven into their culture, diet, and way of life. To understand the Okinawan diet is to embark on a journey through vibrant markets, home gardens, and family tables. It is a story of resilience, gratitude, and a deep respect for nature's gifts. The Okinawan way of eating, known to researchers as the world's longest living eating style, is not a trend or a quick fix. It is a philosophy, a way of honoring life, and a testament to the power of small, intentional habits practiced over a lifetime. Imagine waking with the sun, the air tinged with the scent of sea salt and blooming hibiscus. Breakfast is light but nourishing, perhaps miso soup, brimming with tofu, seaweed, and local vegetables, followed by a modest serving of rice and green tea. The focus is never on abundance, but on variety and balance. The Okinawan plate is a celebration of color. Orange carrots, deep green goya, bitter melon, purple sweet potatoes, and the delicate whites of daikon radish. Fish, often grilled or simmered, appears regularly, but meat is rare, reserved for special occasions. Central to every meal is the principle of hara hachibu, eat until you are 80% full. This mindful approach discourages overeating and encourages savoring each bite. It is not a rule enforced by discipline, but a gentle reminder to honor both the body's needs and the preciousness of food. This attitude, rooted in Zen Buddhism, shapes not only mealtimes, but life itself. Moderation, gratitude, and presence are woven into daily existence. The Okinawan diet is primarily plant-based, with vegetables, legumes, and sea vegetables forming the backbone of every meal. One iconic staple is the purple sweet potato, rich in antioxidants and fiber, providing energy and promoting digestive health. Bitter melon or goya is a local treasure prized for its unique flavor and reputed health benefits, including blood sugar regulation and immune support. Soy foods, such as miso and natto, are consumed daily, offering high-quality plant protein and beneficial probiotics. Fish, caught fresh from the surrounding seas, provides omega-3 fatty acids critical for heart and brain health. When meat is eaten, it is typically lean pork, slow-cooked until tender and shared in small portions. Dairy and processed foods are rare, and sugar is used sparingly, often reserved for festive occasions in the form of homemade sweets using brown sugar and local ingredients. But the Okinawan diet is more than a collection of foods. It is a reflection of community, tradition, and the rhythms of nature. Most Okinawans grow at least some of their own food, tending small gardens even into old age. Gardening is exercise, meditation, and sustenance all in one, a daily practice that keeps the body agile and the mind sharp. Meals are shared with family, friends, and neighbors, reinforcing bonds that provide emotional nourishment and a sense of belonging. Central to the Okinawan way is the concept of ikigai, the reason for being. This sense of purpose, whether found in tending a garden, caring for grandchildren, preparing a meal, or contributing to the community, infuses each day with meaning. Ikigai is not about grand achievements, but about finding joy and significance in everyday life. Research suggests that this deep sense of purpose contributes as much to longevity as any specific food or nutrient. Physical activity is seamlessly integrated into daily life. Okinawans rarely drive when they can walk or cycle. Stairs are climbed without hesitation, and daily chores, sweeping, washing, harvesting, double as gentle exercise. Traditional practices like radio taiso, a group exercise routine broadcast every morning, bring communities together for stretches and movement, improving balance, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. These habits, sustained over decades, help prevent falls and maintain independence well into advanced age. The science supporting the Okinawan diet is compelling. Studies show that Okinawans have some of the lowest rates of cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, and age-related dementia in the world. Their blood pressure and cholesterol levels remain healthy into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. The diet's high fiber content, low glycemic load, and rich supply of antioxidants protect against chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, two drivers of aging and disease. Traditional Okinawan meals are modest by modern standards. A typical lunch might include a bowl of vegetable soup, a small serving of rice, steamed sweet potatoes, and a plate of stir-fried greens with tofu. Pickled vegetables and seaweed add flavor and beneficial bacteria for gut health. Tea, especially jasmine or green tea, is sipped throughout the day, providing hydration and antioxidants. Natto, a fermented soybean dish with a strong aroma and flavor, is a daily staple for many. Rich in vitamin K2 and probiotics, natto supports bone health and healthy blood clotting. Miso soup, another fermented food, is enjoyed at breakfast or dinner, delivering gut-friendly bacteria and a comforting warmth that anchors the meal. These fermented foods, along with the abundance of vegetables, contribute to a diverse and resilient gut microbiome, which researchers now recognize as a key player in immune function, mood regulation, and disease prevention. Fish, such as sardines, mackerel, and tuna, provide not only protein, but also essential fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support brain health. Unlike many Western diets, the Okinawan way minimizes red and processed meats, refined grains, and added sugars, choices that are now recognized as major contributors to chronic disease. Another distinguishing feature is the use of herbs and spices, many of which have medicinal properties. Turmeric, ginger, and mugwort are commonly used, offering anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. These flavors not only enhance taste, but also support overall health. Perhaps most fascinating is the Okinawan approach to aging. Elders are not marginalized or hidden from view. They are celebrated and integrated into daily life. Wisdom and experience are revered, and older adults are encouraged to remain active, educated, and valued members of the community. This cultural respect, combined with a supportive social network, is linked to lower levels of stress, depression, and isolation, factors known to impact longevity as much as diet. Community is the invisible thread that holds Okinawan longevity together. The tradition of moai, a social support group formed in childhood and maintained throughout life, provides a safety net of friendships, shared resources, and emotional support. Moai members meet regularly to share meals, offer help, and celebrate milestones. In times of hardship or loss, the moai is a source of comfort and resilience. The Okinawan philosophy of nuchi gusui, food as medicine, guides choices at every meal. Food is not merely fuel, but a source of healing, connection, and pleasure. This holistic view recognizes the interplay between body, mind, and spirit, and honors the wisdom of generations who have lived long, vibrant lives. Modern science continues to validate the Okinawan approach. Studies by the Okinawa Centenarians Study and other international research teams have identified key markers of health among Okinawan elders. Low levels of inflammation, robust immune systems, and a remarkable ability to maintain muscle mass and cognitive function well into old age. Their rates of heart disease are up to 80% lower than those in the United States, and their risk of stroke, cancer, and osteoporosis is significantly reduced. This is not to say that Okinawan life is untouched by hardship. The islands have weathered typhoons, war, and economic challenges. Yet, their response has always been grounded in adaptability, community, and optimism. These qualities, as much as any dietary choice, underpin their resilience and longevity. For those seeking to adopt elements of the Okinawan diet, the path is refreshingly accessible. Focus on variety. Fill your plate with vegetables of many colors, especially leafy greens, sweet potatoes, and beans. Incorporate fermented foods like miso and natto for gut health. Choose fish over red meat and use herbs and spices generously. Practice hara-hachi-bu, eating slowly and stopping before fullness. Make meals an occasion for connection, gratitude, and mindfulness. Physical activity need not be strenuous. Walk, garden, take the stairs, and integrate movement into daily routines. Simple exercises like radio taiso, practiced for a few minutes each morning, can improve balance, strength, and flexibility, key factors in fall prevention and healthy aging. Cultivate your own ikigai. Find purpose in small acts, whether it's tending a plant, preparing food, volunteering, or nurturing relationships. Seek out community, build supportive friendships, and prioritize social connection. Make time for reflection, gratitude, and laughter. The Okinawan diet and way of life offer a blueprint for healthy aging, grounded in simplicity, moderation, and reverence for nature. It is a reminder that longevity is not the result of any single food or habit, but the cumulative effect of many small choices, lovingly repeated over a lifetime. As the sun sets over Okinawa's coral reefs, elders gather for evening tea, sharing stories and laughter as the day draws to a close. Their faces are lined with years, but their eyes are bright, their movements nimble, and their spirits undimmed. They are living proof that aging can be a time of vitality, purpose, and joy. In a world searching for longevity, the Okinawan diet stands as a beacon, illuminating a path to health, happiness, and fulfillment. Its lessons are universal. Cherish the land, honor tradition, nurture relationships, and savor the gifts of each day. In doing so, we too can aspire to live not just long lives, but lives rich in meaning, connection, and well-being. The wisdom of Okinawa calls to us: eat with intention, move with purpose, live with heart, and may each day be a step toward a life well lived. From Healthy Aging Japan, we invite you to embrace the Okinawan spirit, a celebration of food, community, and the art of growing older with grace. Let the world's longest living eating style inspire your journey toward a healthier, happier tomorrow.